We're back with more of our coverage of the games of the 24th Olympiad right after this brief local news report. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, Wave 3 News.
Good evening, I'm Don Schroeder. Jackie is off tonight. In Brown County, Indiana this afternoon, a car slammed into one of the University of Kentucky football team buses. 2 people in the car were killed, 70-year-old Charles Stone of Louisville and 73-year-old Charles Steele of Brooksville, Florida. 3 others in that car were injured. No one on the UK bus was injured. The bus was going to Bloomington for tomorrow's Kentucky-Indiana football game. 30 players, plus head coach Jerry Claiborne and his wife, were on the bus when it was hit. For a couple of Louisville Realtors, Kentucky never looked so good. Bill Snyder and Louise Edelin stepped off a plane tonight from Cancun, Mexico. The 2 were there during Hurricane Gilbert. Snyder and Edelin were at a convention with 250 other Kentuckians. They got stranded on the island after the hurricane.
Everything's just tore up completely. The trees were all up, and the glass is all tore up. You know,
and so you didn't know
half the building's there.
The part that you were in.
It's very bad.
Right now, 16 other Louisville Realtors are on their way back to the United States from Cancun. Louisville police say they're going to come down hard and fast against street gangs in the city. Police say gang problems are growing, and they want to get violent gang members behind bars. 5 gang members have been indicted for a fight last week in the Newburgh neighborhood. The state has shut down this daycare center in the Bashford Manor Lane area. It's called the Kitty Country Club, and the state says it's violated safety laws. Also, its owner has been indicted for abuse. If you went to yesterday's Beachmont Women's Club luncheon and you haven't felt well since, you may have food poisoning. At least 20 people have gotten sick so far. 4 have been hospitalized. Now, health officials won't know until Monday exactly what caused it. This is one of only 2 two-room schoolhouses left in Kentucky. It's the Upper Quicksand School. It's in Knott County. And today the legislature's Education Committee went through this school, talking to the 22 students and trying to come up with its own plan to improve schools in Kentucky. That plan should be ready by the end of the year. You may have seen a big fire on Old Brownsboro Road tonight, but it was nothing to worry about. Firefighters were right there when the fire broke out. In fact, they said it. It was all practice. Firefighters from Jefferson County's District 14 were just getting some hands-on experience tonight. John Belski's out of the backyard. He's getting some hands-on experience in the weather, and we've had a lot of hurricane hands-on this week, John.
Don, we have a little bit of light rain here. If we get any heavy rains from Gilbert, that will not be until Sunday night or Monday. Weather radar right now indicating light rain in and around the Louisville area and downstate, where it's a bit heavier in central Kentucky. The forecast for tonight is for periods of light rain, maybe a thunderstorm, low 67. That will be ending by morning, though, and tomorrow doesn't look bad with some sunshine, warm and humid, high 85, 40% chance of an afternoon thunderstorm, and thunderstorm chances up to about 70% by Sunday afternoon, Don.
Okay, John, thank you very much. Bob Dominey has a night off, and what a great high school football game it must have been at the stadium tonight.
You've got that. What a finish at the fairgrounds between Trinity and Wagner in overtime, tied at 28. Trinity's Ricky Beckman with the winning field goal from 20 yards out. Trinity over Wagner, 31-28 in overtime. Other winners tonight: Western, J-Town, Eastern, Manual, Jeffersonville, Holy Cross, Butler, and Bedford North Lawrence. More later. New Albany's Fuzzy Zeller is only a shot back after 2 rounds of the Bank of Boston Classic. Steve Pate and D.A. Wybring are at 6 under. And in baseball, the series to watch, Boston beat the Yankees tonight 7-4. They lead in the East by 4.5 games.
What a Wagner. Coach Redmond's brought him a long way in a hurry, hasn't he?
What a game. In overtime. They almost got him, though.
Ooh, all right. Thank you, Rick. Well, tonight you've seen some of America's finest athletes in Seoul, representing, of course, the U.S. in the Olympics. Unfortunately, they're not an accurate reflection of our country. As a whole, American children are among the most inactive in the world. Tonight on Wave 3 News Nightcast, right after the Olympic coverage, what you can do if your child is among the inactive. There are lots of things you can do this weekend throughout the area. One of them started tonight. There was plenty of good food tonight at the St. Michael Ethnic Fair 88. You can also enjoy lots of music, dancing, gifts, displays from Arabic, Greek, Slavic, and Indian cultures. The Ethnic Fair continues through Sunday. Also this weekend, an air show at Bowman Field. Most of the participants will be in their cockpits, but not Carol Lynn. That's her standing on the wing of this biplane. Carroll will repeat the act at the air show. Also featured a B-17 bomber, which flew in this afternoon into town. It's one of dozens of planes on display. And that's Wave 3 News to this hour. Of course, we'll be back with Wave 3 News Nightcast right after the opening ceremonies are over.